Chapter 5 Dragons, Reverse Scale, Provoking Wrath. Fang Ji, with his mild temperament, walked the path without actively provoking others. If anyone harbored ill intentions towards him and took the initiative, Fang Ji would casually take their identity token. Along the way, Fang Ji acquired 4 more blue tokens, adding them to the 14 he had accumulated earlier, bringing his total to 18. What puzzled Fang Ji was that, despite lingering on the second floor for quite some time, he had not yet found Lin Qing. Given her cultivation level, she should have entered the second floor by now. Fang Ji searched for her everywhere, feeling a slight sense of unease. Meanwhile, in the northeast corner of the second floor of the single tower, a fierce battle unfolded. Lin Qing and Lin Feng joined forces against 2 men and a woman, all of them at the peak of the 2 meridians realm. Lin Qing, go. These people are after me. It has nothing to do with you. You don't need to get involved, just go. Lin Feng, covered in injuries, urged Lin Qing to escape. Facing the sharp attacks of the 2 men and 1 woman, Lin Feng was gradually retreating. Despite her seemingly delicate appearance, Lin Qing formed hand seals, conjuring a stream of elemental water. With a pale face, Lin Qing coldly snorted, "We share the same roots and blood, even though I usually find you unpleasant. That's just personal grievances. Now that you're in trouble, as a family member, if I stand by and do nothing, how can I face our Lin family's ancestors in the future?" Hearing this, Lin Feng's gaze became complicated for a moment, but he had no choice but to continue fighting against the 3. Fang, I'll give you my identity token. This time, I admit defeat. But this has nothing to do with Lin Qing. Don't involve her. Lin Feng pleaded. Hee, you're bargaining with me even at the brink of death? What qualifications do you have to negotiate with me? Feng sneered, showing no mercy. The woman named Nujio Er added insult to injury. Little vixen, kneel down and call me sister-in-law. I might go easy on you and teach you that being pretty doesn't mean you have strength. It's all a facade. Let's finish this quickly. The Songhai sect still has many Lin family members. We don't want any unexpected incidents, Lin Tai coldly said. Without hesitation, he used his chi to enhance his strength, wielding his sword to unleash several sword chi. In the surroundings, many disciples watched the battle. The scene was rarely seen, and they enjoyed the spectacle. Lin Qing, retreating step by step, her face pale and fatigued, had initially planned to enter the 3rd floor together with her brother. But now, it seemed that she might have to rely on him alone. Growing increasingly tired, Lin Qing's elemental power was almost depleted from resisting the attacks. Just as she was about to retreat helplessly, sensing the impending deadly attacks from Feng and the others, Lin Qing revealed a bitter smile, murmuring, "Brother, it seems I can't help you this time." But at that very moment, a figure in a blue robe appeared like a gust of wind. The elemental power on the 2nd floor of the single tower suddenly surged, resembling a boiling lake. A figure in a blue robe descended from the sky and stood in front of Lin Qing and Lin Feng. The moment this figure appeared, the elemental power in the air exploded with a resounding boom, and an overwhelming aura emanated from the blue-robed figure. It was like a war god had descended. Before anyone could react, the blue-robed youth threw a punch towards Feng. His fist enveloped in a golden halo, exuding a terrifying pure young aura. The punch was unbelievably fast, and in the blink of an eye, Feng was sent flying several yards away like a kite with a broken string. Feng suffered severe injuries, lying on the ground and spitting out blood. His eyes showed deep fear as he exclaimed, "Peak of the 3 meridians realm." Nujio Er and Lin Tai, both at the peak of the 2 meridians realm, paled instantly and hurriedly retreated several steps. A cultivator at the peak of the 3 meridians realm was considered a top-tier figure within the entire single tower. Lin Qing, with her fatigued and pale appearance, watched the familiar yet unfamiliar figure in the blue robe, and for a moment, her almond-shaped eyes were filled with confusion. But as she saw the back of the blue-robed figure, so familiar and full of a sense of security, Lin Qing's exquisite and beautiful face stiffened, followed by tears streaming down uncontrollably. She looked at the towering figure in the blue robe, her brother. He had come back. After 7 years, he had finally returned. Are you? Fang Xi. Ling Feng, lying on the ground covered in wounds, felt the terrifying aura emanating from the blue-robed youth. He was dumbfounded. Wasn't this the waste, Fang Ji, who had failed 3 attempts to fuse with the Yuan meridian? But at this moment, Fang Ji turned his head, revealing a hint of indifference, and said, "Your essence purification pill is mine." Hearing this straightforward statement, Ling Feng's heart trembled violently. In an instant, his expression stiffened, and his pupils revealed profound shock. The figure before him also revealed a familiarity, reminiscent of the young man crowned as a genius 7 years ago. Now, he had returned. "Senior, I don't know who you are, but this is our private grudge. If you fancy their identity tokens, we won't dare to compete." Nugio Air spoke in fear. Fang Xi's sudden appearance and the terrifying pure yang pressure made it difficult for her to breathe, especially when she saw Fang Xi's furious expression. Her fear intensified. Ling Tai tightly gripped the mysterious iron sword, facing the supposed senior as if confronting a formidable enemy. He asked, "Senior, we have no grievances. What do you mean by this? I'm asking you, did your hand just touch my sister?" Fang Ji, seemingly refined and scholarly, turned his head, revealing a trace of hostility on his face. Fang Ji, like an enraged king of the jungle, took a step forward, and his terrifying pressure shook the surroundings. Nugio Air and Ling Tai felt their scalps go numb upon hearing this. This powerful figure turned out to be Lin Qing's brother. When did Lin Qing have such a terrifying brother? Especially sensing the terrifying aura emanating from Fang Ji, fear surged in their hearts. This pressure was no less than that of a 4 Meridians realm cultivator. Fang Xi's appearance also triggered exclamations from the disciples observing from all around. Feeling the terror comparable to a 4 Meridians realm cultivator, these disciples couldn't help but gasp. "Who is this guy? Why have we never seen him before? He looks like he's probably only 16 years old, already at the 4 Meridians realm. Probably even stronger than Panyu. Wow, the outer sect really hides dragons and tigers. Such a prominent figure. Is he a member of the Ling family? He said he's Lin Qing's brother. Could he be a member of the Ling family?" Among the outer sect disciples observing from a distance, there were 1 or 2 who recognized Fang Ji. When they saw Fang Ji, who had transformed from the appearance of a miscellaneous disciple to a radiant figure with pressure comparable to the 4 Meridians realm, they couldn't believe their eyes. "Isn't this Fang Ji, the waste who failed 3 attempts to fuse with the Yuan meridian? How did he suddenly